Gag it.
Gag it.
Oops.
Surprise.
Hooray.
Hey, bitches.
Hi.
Sorry, this is like us. Like, we already pre-recorded the last episode, but I just wanted to do a little tiny episode to celebrate our 1 year anniversary. Just wanted to say happy 1 year to our little podcast, Cocteau Twinks.
Our little passion project.
Our little passion project, you know. Started from the bottom, now we're queer.
That was good, baby. That
Thank
was real
you.
good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt really compelled to speak. Talk, Valentina, ally. Like, I just really felt compelled to speak about this because, like, damn.
This is a big deal.
This is a big fucking deal. 1 whole fucking year, honey. 365 party girl, the fuck. We did it. We actually fucking did it. We didn't die after 10 episodes like everyone was saying that we were going to. Like, isn't that fierce?
Yeah.
Because fierce is fierce.
We stuck it out.
Daddy, why do you have a purse? Because fierce is fierce. Gag. Anyways, I just want to talk about it. Like, let's talk about it. About, like, sort of, like, our experience with, like, pre-podcast, during podcast, and post-podcast.
Well, it's not post yet because it's not finished.
Yeah, like the gay podcast success story, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're going to write books about us.
No, literally, like they're gonna do case studies on us, and that's the real tea. So, sorry, could you actually turn your phone off? Could you turn your phone off? Because, like, we're literally recording our 1 year anniversary video right now.
Hey, you're fooling me.
Hey, come here. I guess I just wanted to talk about my... You want to talk about mothers. I wanted to talk about my experience, like with everything, why I started doing this in the first place.
What prompted you to seek queer joy?
This is the real tea, y'all. So quiet down and listen up.
Yes.
But yeah, basically, like, if I think about where I was a year ago, mama, it was not cute. Ethan would know. So we started this in April last year. In January last year, I had just lost my last job. I was working retail and I lost it because I sucked at it, of course.
No.
No. Yeah, like, and then I was like desperately scrounging for money at the time. Like, that was my big, like, pressure. I had like so much debt. If you noticed in like episode 5, do you remember when I paid Ethan back that money
God.
I owed? You remember I paid you back the money I owed you?
You really were in a bad place.
Babe, I was in debt. I owed you like 1.5K, and that's not even that's not even accounting for like my rent and like my bills at the time. Like, at the time that like we started the podcast, I was already like 3 or 4 months in to like job hunting. I couldn't find anything. I think I had like $300 in my bank account, and the next rent cycle was like just about to come up. And you know, like, on top of this, like, I was so fucking lost in like every aspect of my life. I got out of a relationship, like a long-term relationship, in November the year before, and like from like January onwards, the grief of that was like really hitting me. You know, Ethan would know. He sat by me every time I, you know, needed to cry about it and just be sad. Like, my ex made me this playlist. He finally made me a playlist for the first time after we broke up. And I used to listen to it every night and cry myself to sleep. A notable song on it was No Distance Left to Run by Blur. He was diabolical for that. He actually was diabolical for that. And like, yeah, on top of this, like, you know, I was trying to overcome all of this by like, you know, I was going on all these dates, I was having all of this like casual sex, like and I thought that it was making me feel better and more confident in myself, but it was actually just like slowly breaking me down over time. I was, it was really, really rough. I've obviously come to realize now that like I'm just not built for casual sex. There is nothing casual about getting the chance to have sex with me. That's the real tea.
Casual sex is the demon that haunts a lot of us.
Yeah, that's the beast that Ethan has been referring to in the past few episodes. But yeah, like I was so down on my fucking luck. I wanted to pursue something creatively so bad, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like at the time I was doing like a couple modeling things here and there, and like even though like I love fashion, it's fashion. It's fashion. What is it? Is it fashion? It's fashion. Yeah, like even though like I kind of had that going for me, but I just didn't feel like I really belonged in that scene, you know? And it was hard because I feel like I was seeing like all of my friends and all of my siblings like surpass me in like essentially every way. You know, I felt so fucking broken, like that I wasn't gonna amount to anything in my life. And that was like really hard, like, you know, like no bitches, no career prospects, like literally just an iPhone and a dream. Like, I remember my siblings would like, I would wake up and then my siblings would like go to work, and then I would try to figure out like what to do, like what to fill my day with, you know, just like grasping at straws. Like I took up rock climbing. I remember I watched a lot of movies in that period of time. I listened to so much music, like literally like the most jobless bum. I was selling like all of my clothes on Depop. I still am to this day, so it's not like anything's really changed. But yeah, like then I finally had the idea to like start the podcast because Mason showed me a TikTok that they had free podcasting rooms at the state library, and like I remember when Mason showed me that, like it like clicked in my head. I was like, this is what I need to do, you know, like this is what I need to do to stop waking up and feeling like my life was like so pointless, you know. And yeah, like, and we attempted a podcast like back in the day. Like I used to have a podcast when I was like 18 or 19. I had this little podcast on Apple Podcasts, which I've now completely archived, so no one can ever listen to it. It did suck though.
I liked it.
I was thank you. I was basically just like, they were like 30-minute episodes where I would just ramble about like whatever bullshit I was going on.
Maths is
like,
so hard.
I was like dealing with at the time, like, and not gonna lie, like it was really shit. And honestly, it's not like much has changed. Like I still feel like the Cocteau Twinks podcast is still the same thing to this day, but you know, it's different because I'm sexier and I'm hotter and I'm older. And then Ethan and I, like, I remember Ethan did an episode with me on this old podcast and it sucked.
I thought it was fine.
We were like trying to be like so deep, like
yeah, but
I remember I asked you like, do you believe in soulmates?
Do you want to kiss? Yeah, no, it was cringe, but we were young and trying.
Drunk in love.
Oh.
Oh, baby. Anyways, but like, yeah, so I had that podcast, it flopped, and then I think a year or two later I tried to do a podcast episode with Ethan again. I tried to film on like my I have this like camera, like it's like a Canon like GX7 or whatever, but it kept dying every 20 minutes. On top of this, like our microphones were like these two shitty like wireless like earphones connected to like a dongle thing that was connected to my iPhone to record the audio through like audio notes on on the iPhone, and it was so shit. Like I don't even think the two audio channels like picked up properly. So like Ethan's voice was like so much quieter than mine, and like it was like, girl, it was a mess. So that's why like after that I just like put it to rest, and I was like, nah, like we're not gonna do the podcast. But then finally last year, like baby, I was at like my wits end. Like I'm not kidding when I say this. I was like I knew that if I couldn't make money soon, or like if I wasn't gonna do something with my life soon, like I was dead ass gonna kill myself, like for real, you know. I feel like I have that moment like every year in my life. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself, like literally.
Just stop.
I know.
Just
like,
push the thought away.
But I really like, I was so ready because it's like, babe, like I had no money, like I had no fucking like purpose in my life, and I really was like, you know, as much as I had like my siblings and like and my friends and stuff, I really like didn't see any sort of light or any sort of hope that something was going to come around. But then finally, you know, I discovered the podcasting rooms in the state library, and I remember I ran the idea by you, and you were like so like reluctant. Girl, you didn't give a fuck. You were like
Girl, do it. Just
literally me like on the edge of like suicide, like on the edge of glory, and you were dead ass like, girl, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck. But like, you know, I think I was like trying to explain to you like how it would work, and I was like, don't worry, like you just have to be there, like I'll do everything else, like come on Ethan, like please, and then, you know, and then you agreed. And then we did the pilot episode, which is gone forever, by the way. I deleted it. It's like gone in the archive for life. You know, what did you think when we did the pilot?
I don't know. I think at the time I could see the issues with it, but I think I was still on board with trying out the podcast. I think in my mind I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I strongly believe that this will only last 5 episodes, so I'll do it. And then by the time we got to 5 episodes, I was like, I don't know, are we going to keep doing this? But we kept doing it.
Yeah, we kept doing it.
Because honestly, it's like, it's not like my dream. It definitely wasn't my dream to be a podcaster. Before this, I would like say a word a day. And I don't think that's a surprise.
Ethan's
to
word
you.
of the day.
Balls. It's normally balls.
Putty.
Putty, balls, boobs. But yeah, it's definitely something that's out of my comfort zone and not something I would like usually want. And I don't think I still don't like gain that much from it. It's not like a major goal of mine. Like it's still something I want to do, but I don't know what like I have envisioned for it, like goal wise. But I think like the main thing I get out of it is that I get to do it with you, and that it's something that like I know it means like the world to you to be able to do this, and I know that it's really important that I'm here. So I'm grateful to be here, and I'm happy that I can help. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I hope
guess
that makes sense in like a non-shady but like honest way.
Yeah, I mean, you're not being shady. It's just that, like, you know, you and we have different goals. Like, you want to build like the world's first sex robot that says "I love you" with meaning. Yeah, I want to be the #1 podcaster in the entire world. No, I want to like live in New York. That's my goal. Yeah.
But baby, we need each other. Who am I gonna model that sex robot off of if I don't have you?
But like, yeah, like I think that, you know, I think a lot of the early comments were like, does he even want to fucking be there? And like, I get that. Like, I feel like, you know, talking is definitely not your strong point, let alone public speaking, but that's not why I talk to you. Yeah. You know, so that we can like fucking rally ideas off of each other or whatever. Like, I talk to you, and I know that I'm able to talk the way that I do because of who you are and how comfortable you always make me feel, that I can just like be myself, and I can say like, you know, I can really like speak honestly be who I am around you, and that like, you know, you might judge me a little bit, but like, and you might not always understand, but like you'll always be there for me, and like you'll always listen to me, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, that's definitely one of your strengths, the fact that you are such a good listener. Like, yeah, I feel like I remember watching like the early episodes and just like, you know, I had no idea where this was gonna go, and I was like, I think at times I like felt bad because I was like, oh, like I've just like, now I've like roped you into this thing, like now you can't leave. But like honestly, like over time I like watched, I feel like no, your ass is actually like enjoying this. Like you like this.
I hate this
You
shit.
sit there and you pretend like you fucking hate having a conversation with me for an hour, but like I know your ass is like secretly gagging. On top of this, gagging for like all of these like insane fans who like all just want to fucking like, let me suck your dick, like literally like
Come get it.
like, you know, I'm kind of technically like famous now, and so are you, you know, and I think that's like I wouldn't want to share that with anyone else, you know.
Yeah.
I think that like I like that people look at us and like, you know, see our friendship and our dynamic in the way that we are, and like accept that, you know, and love that, because like I love you, and I
love you
want
more.
and I want like everyone to love you as well, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, it was like, it's crazy that we've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
I've been so like, yeah, like last night I was just so fucking like emotional, just like thinking about it and thinking about like how far we've really come, you know, and everything that I've gone through, like, and what you've gone through as well in the span of like a year, like it really is like a time capsule of like all of our experiences and like things that, like conversations that we have and things that we talk about, and like, you know, I think that that's really beautiful. I think that everybody should do it, you know. Like I think everybody should document things and memories and experiences with their friends. Like,
Yeah. To anyone saying, oh, anyone can pick up a mic and do this. Yeah. Do it.
go on, don't be shy. But no, like I think that like, you know, like I sometimes like in the relationships in your life, like you kind of tend to lose sight. I think like there are a lot of moments where like, you know, you share good memories with your friends, but then you like just don't remember it, especially if you have like a very busy life, like if a lot of stuff is constantly happening in your life. But I like that, you know, I can go on our fucking YouTube channel and I can watch the vlogs that we made when we went to Bali, and I will have that for like the rest of my fucking life. And I, like, you know, even when we're fucking older, and even if we don't speak to each other anymore, like we will still always have this. And I think that like that is like incredible, you know. I feel so like lucky that I get to share my life with you, you know, and I feel so lucky that you're my best friend.
Aww,
you know.
Sweetie.
Like for real.
I'm lucky as well. And I'm really grateful that you've stuck with me and pushed me to stay with the podcast. Not that there was any point where I was like gonna leave. But yeah, no, I'm really glad you chose me and saw the potential in me. And I've always seen the potential in you, and you've seen it too.
Thanks.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's just like it's just lit, you know. Life is really lit, and like it's not like that much has changed in terms of like, I don't know, my financial situation, for example. Like I'm still broke as hell. I was rich as hell at a point, and then I got broke as hell again.
And then we went to Bali.
Yeah.
And then we went to Malaysia.
And then we went to Auckland, and like, but yeah, you know, and also like I do want to say that like one of the greatest things that came out of having this podcast was like the community that we found through it, and like, you know, all the messages and DMs and things, and like fan art and like comments and things that people say to us and the subtweeting, you know, and the talking shit and like the Reddit posting, like all of it. Like
Not the Reddit.
I look at all of it. I read every single fucking message, you know, and it's like, I think that like, you know, reading people's experiences and them talking about like living in their area and feeling so isolated and like, you know, that they don't have any friends that are like them, but then finding our podcast and feeling connected to us in that way, like, you know, we have that common ground of like being people of color and like being queer and like our experiences. Like I think that's like the most like beautiful thing that the most beautiful like sort of space or I've ever cultivated in my entire life, you know? Like I know what we represent when like, you know, we turn on the fucking camera and we start the podcast and start recording and post it online. Like, you know, representation, like it matters. Like it fucking matters. It's so important. And like, I feel so like honored that like I get to do that and I get to be that for someone.
Yeah, mama.
I get to like, you know, the messages that I get where like people tell me that like I inspire them and that I help them like realize things in their life and like, you know, like that they really resonated with things that I said, like that, like it feels so surreal. I can't believe that people think so highly of me, you know? Sorry. I just can't believe that people like really see that in me, you know, and see that like strength and potential in me that like so many people like never saw in me before.
Oh.
Like I just like I'm so grateful. Like I'm so grateful for every message and like every interaction and every conversation I've had. You know, every time someone stopped me in public and asked to take a photo with me, like it's like I've never felt more like loved and like appreciated by like a community in my life. And it just feels really nice and like I'm so honored to be that person. And like I'm so honored, you know, you get to be that person too. And like even when people comment and say that they can relate to your experiences, like with like, you know, with your dad and like with school and like with your dating experience and stuff, like I just think that like that's so amazing. Right?
But baby, this is all you. Let's not talk about me. Because you made this and you're the face.
Baby, you want to talk about face? Don't make me pull that face card.
No, you started this, you created this, and a lot more people are here for you. Let's be real.
Doll. Well,
no, we're not starting a fight about this.
You know, nobody would have clicked that thumbnail if it was just me, babe. Okay, like
no one would have stayed if it was just me.
Girl, I just, you know, I just want you to know, and I want everyone to know, like that you are my best friend, and I love you so much, and I'm so like privileged. I'm so grateful that I get to live my life with you, you know. Even last year when like I was feeling like so shit, what I realized, and I think a big motivation behind me even starting the podcast with you was that I realized that like, you know, out of that, even though everything in my life was literally falling apart, like you were the one thing that stayed constant, you know. You were the one person that was like always there for me, and like through everything, the one stability, like the one form of stability that I had in my life. And like I just, you know, I was really proud of our friendship, and like, you know, of course I still am. I'm even more proud of like how far we've come, but like, you know, I just want you to know that like being friends with you has like saved me and, you know, given me so much peace and solace and like more happiness than you could even imagine.
Oh, JD. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
I would never choose anyone else to give this much love and this much support to. No one else means as much to me. Sorry, everyone else. It's the truth.
Sorry. But yeah.
Girl, we twins, the fuck?
Bitch, we twinning. Okay.
That really hurt my tongue.
But yeah, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so proud of us. And like, I think that I can't wait to keep doing this with you. You know, I can't wait to keep seeing what this brings out of both of us and like the opportunities that it brings both of us, you know. And I'm not even fucking talking like monetary gain. Like I'm just talking like creating more friends, more community, like finding ourselves, like actually like discovering more things about ourselves and like becoming more well-rounded people, like actually like growing up, you know?
Yeah. And even if this ends one day, if
What?
if this, I mean, if this ends one day, if this ends one day, it'll still be a great experience and really worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll never forget you.
Okay. Also, I'm going to teach you how to edit the episodes so that if I die,
I can do the eulogy episode.
you can do the eulogy episode and you can edit it.
I thought you were going to teach me something interesting like queefing.
I'll teach you queefing next episode. But anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to record this. God, sorry for being so emotional. Like, wow. Like, it's a lot, you guys.
Vulnerability is beautiful.
It's a lot. But I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for being along for the ride, whether you were here from day 1 or day 10 or day 100. Like, you know,
yeah, you guys
even
are very
if you were
important.
just here today, like all are welcome. You know, thank you for being part of our community. Thank you for, accepting us and like loving us and resonating with us. Like it means everything to me. Like, and it really made me realize that I wasn't alone, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, audience. You guys are great. And I think it's really good that we have a nice community watching us and
Yeah.
people that can also give support and validation to Jade, especially when I can't.
And people who can give, compliments and flattery to Ethan, especially when I can't.
Yeah.
What do you know what your favorite episode was?
Oh, baby, I don't know. It would have been one of the later ones. I don't have a number though.
What was I wearing?
Girl, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Do you even watch the fucking podcast? Like, are you on the podcast? Like, what the fuck?
No, genuinely, I was shocked that we did 35 episodes in the library because I
know.
don't remember a lot
I
of
know.
them.
Literally.
I should rewatch some.
My favorite episode is episode 11.
I knew you were going to say 11.
I think that's when we 10, 9,
9.
8. That was when we came back from Auckland. I just thought like that was funny. I
like the Q&A ones.
Yeah. The
But
Cocteau
I'm not
Twinks
sure if
Q&A.
they were my fave. But I did enjoy them.
I liked the one where we went through our fears. I think that was episode 9. I like the one where I think it was like episode 20. It was the one where like the video like cut the fuck out because I was filming with my fucking dodgy ass like burner like iPhone 11. But that was the one where we were talking about like our dads. I was wearing like the Aphex Twin jumper. I think I like that conversation a lot.
What's the one where you were crying about your mum?
That was the Cocteau Twink death. That was the episode 34 maybe.
Yeah, that one might be my favorite. Sorry.
Why is it your favorite? Because I'm like
I think you put on a really good performance. No, it was really like real.
Yeah.
It was really sad, but I think the things you said were beautiful.
Oh.
And tragic.
Thanks, doll. But yeah, thank you everyone for being along for the ride. Thank you, Ethan, for being along for the ride.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah.
Thank you, R.
Yeah. I do want to say, though, before we go, I think that if you really watch the episodes, if you actually watch the episodes for once in your fucking
Yeah,
life,
guys.
and like watch your progression of like you coming more out of your shell, I think you'll realize that like doing this podcast really changed you in a lot of ways, you know?
Oh, yeah.
A lot more ways than you might be aware of. Like, I feel like it made you more like confident in yourself for sure. And like even things that we talked about on the podcast, you never talked to me in real life about before, you know?
Yeah, I think.
Which like I really liked.
Yeah, it's really fixed me.
Yeah.
And it's the benefit of our relationship as well, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
The healing starts now. Anyways, yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
No, I'm very pleased.
You don't have any thank yous to go?
I want to say thank you to, I don't know, Hiccup.
Who?
Hiccup.
Like from How to Train Your Dragon?
No, Hiccup.
Oh, yes. Actually,
That's my special shout out.
Sorry, yeah. Shout out Hiccup. Shout out Hiccup. You made my favorite fan art of all time.
Yeah,
the
and
Kim
included us
Kasali.
in that article.
And put us in your article. Did an article for us for Puck magazine. So thank you so much.
Maybe that's my favorite fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's been nice. Like it's being famous and like being a niche micro internet celebrity, like it's kind of fun actually, you know? There's a lot riding on our shoulders at times, but for most of the time, like it's fun and it's nice to be recognized in public and like people talk to us, you know, like people actually talk to us. I just want to be appreciated. Like I just want to be appreciated. Like literally, it's like, it's awesome. So
thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Like, thank you for being along for the ride. Like, baby, we're just getting started. We're just getting started.
You just got me started and I don't think I can do it.
Leave this blue neighborhood. And anyways, I think that's where I want to end it.
Yeah.
Thank you for filming this impromptu episode with me. You can go back to watching your OnlyFans girls on Reels.
Girl, I have to study.
What?
I have to study.
I need to study as well. Okay, well.
Let's hit the books. Oh. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for not leaving me hanging. Also, happy birthday, Gordy. Happy birthday, Linzu. Thank you for watching. We love you.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you and leave you.
Bye.
Gonna love you and leave you. Gonna love you and leave you. Anyways, have a great night, everyone.
See y'all. Mwah.